Several of you have referenced charter schools, which is obviously a hot topic in this race. Several of our audience members have brought up questions about the charter school. And so we'll begin with Ms. Wallace. Are you satisfied with the Sequoia District's overall response to the charter petition from Everest Public High School?
Let me begin by saying that I agree with the concept of charter schools, and with the concept with Everest. We need to work together. We need to collaborate. Charter schools are not different. It's not new to me. It's been in our Ravenswood School District for decades. And I believe that we do have a primary objective, is the focus of educating our children. So if we learn to work together in collaboration and more dialogue, I think we can have a better understanding of each entity.
Mr. Ferrando.
No, I'm not happy with the way the board is handled. The charter schools have proven time and time again in this district that they can better educate students of every race. And yet, we continually ignore that. Not only do they better educate students, they do it at a lower cost per person, per student, than other district students. I frankly don't understand it, and nobody's been able to explain why they're so against charters.
Ms. Fernandez.
Well, I think charter schools bring different and unique opportunities to any district. I don't think charter schools are the only solution, and they cannot exist by themselves. Having, in fact, a combination of very strong comprehensive high schools and charter schools is a wonderful opportunity for the area. The issue, I think, is that charter schools in an ideal world would arise out of a strategic district plan to make sure that there is sufficient diversity of offerings within the district.
Mr. Thompson.
In some ways, this district has been good to charter schools. I'll quote Pat Gemma, who says, "We fully support quality charter school programs that seek to establish incubators of innovation." On the other hand, the district has chosen to fight the Everest Charter. I spoke out in favor of the Everest Charter because I saw it as the continuation of a model that successfully educates individual learners and does an excellent job of that. 2 people in this race spoke out against it. It is a significant area of difference for us, and that I hope voters will take into account.
Mr. Sarver.
Yes, I support the district's position on the Everest Charter and was one of the ones who spoke about it. The issues that have been raised, things like dropout rate, this charter does not address the students who are at high risk of dropout, as the other programs in the district are already aiming to do. These schools are very selective in setting the bar high for college entry and AP testing only, and then choosing among the students who say, yes, I'm ready to do that. The district doesn't have that choice.
Ms. Andersillian.
One of my strengths as a candidate is my long history in public education, and that also includes the design and startup of 3 charter high schools. I've seen the wonderful things that charter schools can do, and I've seen the terrible things that can happen in charter schools when they are not held accountable. What I think about this is not important at all, but the way that we work as a community to problem solve and innovate and assess what is working and what is not working and come up with new solutions to the problems that we have. That's what is important.
Ms. Perrone.
This question for me is really about an issue of communication, and so I think that the district probably could have done a better job at communicating to the community about the Everest situation. That being said, as a trustee, I think that it's really important to be able to collaborate between the charters, the comprehensive high schools, and even Redwood School. Redwood School, as I said earlier, actually takes in the most at-risk students. And in a $2.3 million budget and about 600 students, entering there, I think that their success rate is huge, and we can learn from both charters, comprehensive, and Redwood.